What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Pips Solve video. We're going to try to solve all of the pips for today, February 12th. Let's see how we do. Well, this is an equals. This is just a freebie. Why even have that? I guess they're just demonstrating something. This has to be a 4, and it has to go this way because there's no 4, 2. So this is an equals 5, this is a 5, 3, and this is a 3, 2. Wow, the difference between the easy puzzles and the hard puzzle is stark, because that was like super easy versus the hards, which just make me bang my head against the wall. This can be either the 0 or the 2s. I know in yesterday's puzzle I made a comment like that, and then there was another possibility, and I think I just got lucky. This can be the 0 or the 2. This can be a vertical, but only one of them can be, because we don't have a way of making 8 with a single domino in both. So this has to be the 0 and the 2 in these 3 cell sections, actually. We have to put the 0 and the 2s there. There are 2 extra 2s, though, but that means we can't use the 0 anywhere else. Let's think about that. This has to be equals. This has to be greater than 0, and we have 1 cell left over. So does that mean this has to be 0? Is that a valid? No, we're using all 3 of our zeros in one of these. Yes, all 3 of our zeros get used up. This has to be equals. This could be our 2s. Can we make 8? We can make 8 with 4, 4. We don't have a 5. So we have to make an 8 with a 6, 2, actually. So that means our last 2, I believe that means our last 2 is this blank cell. Ooh, I think that's what that means. No guarantee, because our other 8 is made up of 4, 4, right? We have 6, 2, and 4, 4 are only 2 ways of making 8. So we have 3 2s in here, 1 2 in our 6, 2, meaning our last 2 has to be here. I'm going with it. What did I say? Our other 2 is in our 3 cells, so we can't put the 2, 2 here. So this has to be the 2, 3. Whoopsies, I shrunk my screen a little bit. That has to be the 2, 3. Then this has to be a 3. This has to be a 3. But didn't I say this has to be our 4, 4? Oh no. Where'd my logic fail me? Where'd my logic fail me? Hold on. Yeah, so that doesn't work. What did I... Wait, I was happy with that. I was happy with that. Oh, but why did it have to be the 6, 2? It could have been the 4, 2. Oh, is that what I just proved? There was a branch, and I proved one of the branches didn't work, so I just didn't see that this was an option. Okay, so we have something like that, because now we're saying the other 2s go up here, and then we're saying this has to be the blanks in some way. So we have like a blank. Wait a second, that's not going to work. Greater than 0 to a blank, which means like that, which means this 6, 2 with this here. I wonder if there was a way to see that without that branching that I did. Because I followed a branch. Was this forced? I don't know. Excuse me. Let me know in the comments if you found a way to do that without branching, or maybe I had to. I'm going to move on to the hard puzzle. That definitely is an ominous puzzle. Oh my goodness. Where does one even look? Is there anything that is free? This is 0. This is 0. This is 0. So we have 2, 4, 6 zeros and 6 zeros. Okay. So one of these is a double 0. The other two are not. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. So this is my 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6s. This is my 6s. We have a double 6. I might just have to go for this one and see what we get. How about this? This 6, can we make a 6 in one domino? Yes. So this, I don't know if this is forced vertical or not. Oh, I'm sure there's some logic one could just fill out here, but that just is daunting. This could be the 1, but this would have to be a 6 with something up. Don't we have, oh, we have one more 6. This would have to be a 6 with something up like that. Is there a 5, 1? If there's not a 5, 1, this doesn't work as I have it so far. It doesn't appear that there is a 5, 1 piece. There's a 5, 3. So what does that mean? What does that mean to me? What does that mean to me? That doesn't mean anything yet in my head. Is this any different if we do it like this? No, because you still need a 1, 5 if you have these two pointing like this. Right, so that's not, I don't think that's possible as I'm seeing. Okay. Well, that is interesting, at least. So how can I arrange my 6s differently? I mean, if I had something like this, I could put the 6, 0, but there's only one 6, 0. So like, right, this would not be legal. What do I have? I have a 6, 5. And then do I have like a 0, 5 that would be able to fit here? I mean, again, this is just possible, but it's not. Wait, that wouldn't even, I need a 0, 1. And math stopped working. But this isn't like really necessarily logicked. This is just something. This could be like a 1, 4. This would need to be a vertical double piece with how this is right now. Which the only one of those we have is this 3, 3. Right, because this has to be a piece here. And we don't have a 3, 1. So again, this is not a possible scenario. So if that's not a possible scenario, what are my other options? My other options is then I'm saying I need to think about what this means downstream, because we did have this was still possible as something like that, which would put the 6, 5 up here. And then we have options of a 5, 3. Okay. This could be this 0, 0 without an issue. We have a 3, 4. We have this 3, 4, which could go here, leaving a 0, 4 Do we have a, oh my goodness, we have a 1, 4. We have a 0, 1. I am sad because, oh, is this going to work? We have 3 2s and we have a less, this is possible. 2, 2, 5, greater than 4, rotate, rotate. Oh my goodness, we have not solved it. What did I do wrong? Did I just rotate something incorrectly? I just rotated it incorrectly. Oh my goodness, we have solved it. I feel like I don't know if I just got lucky or if I just followed a few branch logics with the 6s as my kind of constraint, finding the way that the 6 is placed properly. But that was a solution.